Guys, Vitavon's got some brand new shocks for the Vilamkn. Here they are. He has these listed as L bracket. They're remote reservoir. And there is an actual piston in here. There's another spring. It's all spring loaded. It's adjustable. You can adjust the tension on it a little bit. The dampening says it's got 350 CST oil. Dampening feels about right on the money. So this right here is actually really nice in that it's a real legit remote reservoir shock. So I like that. Possibly going to see these on a few other style builds because this is different. This is different. Guys, I'm going to put this on the Vilamkn right here. I've got 3 of them on right now. This will be the last one. Now, I also want to point out the shock shaft in this is about 4.5 millimeters, as where the stock one is 3. So pretty big difference right there. Anyway, let's get this last one put on, take it for a drive. Let's go. The dampening these shocks come with, they are absolutely geared towards slow crawling, which is kind of what you're supposed to be doing with the Vilamkn, correct? Now, in case you're wondering, yes, these are the rock bumps. They are still on here. Or I put them back on for this video. Great tires. So, I'm looking for articulation, which looks like they're working well. Now, I did notice these do seem like they have a little more dropout. A little more overall length as opposed to what the stock shocks were. So they're going to pick up a little bit more travel here. And man, I'm just every possible wrong way here, aren't I? Oh my God. Good gracious. That is just rough. This is built for the smaller 110 type trucks, not the larger trucks. Golly. You know what? We're coming off of this. That was not very fun. I do think I want to, as far as the additional springs go, the fronts are sitting down really nice. Rears look like they're jacked up a little bit. So, they're not too bad, I guess. I think I kind of want to try the, well, first I got to get confirmation on whether the additional springs are stiffer or softer. They didn't say on the packaging, so I may just have to open them up and find out. The adjusters are all the way down, so they are as soft as they can be as far as like the remote reservoirs and all that. That's already down as best I can put it. Yeah, good right here. Quite a bit more dropout. They really do. Quite a bit more of that. Oh. Wow. But see how far down they are now? I'd rather have a little bit more control on that. So I'm kind of thinking the other springs if they're softer, or just simply using the front springs. I don't know yet. You can sit right here and just drive until your batters are dead. Believe me when I tell you, we have done that a lot. Wow, right up the middle of that. Now, I went through here, tried to get a bunch of rocks out, the natural rocks that I've been slowly accumulating over time. Yeah, the front's sitting good. The back is a little too tall, though. I want to bring the back end down a little bit. So I'll find out about those other springs and see what I can do with that. If not, I'll just use the front springs because I'm totally happy with the front. Ooh. Just got to definitely bring that back in down just a little bit. I mean, it's driving flat. I don't know, it just feels like it's too tall. All right, let's see if it is possible to grab the snoo with the new shocks. Let's see here. I don't think so. So close. So close. Not quite though. Let's try it one more time. Got to get way over here into the snoo. And bring it up here. Let's see. Yeah, see, all my rocks that I had piled up here are gone. Let's try it again. All right, bring it up, over, and wow. There we go. This is a whole new area now, isn't it? Yeah, it certainly is. I like the dampening of these. One final pull right on up through here. They articulate fine. They really do. Like I said, the dampening with only 350 CST still got a pretty good bit of dampening to it. Bring it right on up. Let's see. Need to get the brass portals and all that stuff for it. But one day I will. But I think we're good to go. I think we are good to go. Look at that shot right there. Okay, the shocks have great dampening. Really happy with that. The rear end was a little high. As it turns out, the springs in the bag, they are quite a bit stiffer than what comes in them. So I physically cut about maybe 8 to 10 millimeters of spring off of the springs that are inside the shocks. And that really seems to allow that back end to sit about where I want it to be. So I guess now I get to take it out for another drive because I got a feeling it's going to be a lot better planted like this. The front, absolutely perfect. The rear could use a softer spring in there. But regardless of all that, I think I got it taken care of. Also, when I want to do this next drive, I'm going to use some of this ASD back here. Axial select drive to kind of cut around some of that stuff and all that. But overall, the shocks are really, really nice. I mean, everything is billet, CNC machined, actual legit functioning reservoirs. So that's a great thing. Very nice shocks. Very nice shocks. Now, keep in mind, if you have your Vilamkn, I was going to call it the Gila. If you have your Vilamkn all decked out with all kinds of scale stuff and all that, then you may not want to mess with the rear shocks. Just leave them alone, you know. Put them on, call it a day, because you have that extra weight back here. So this looks pretty good. The back is still coming up maybe a few millimeters more than the front, but I got a feeling with the way this overdrive is going to pull and everything, I think it's going to be just fine. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Check that description. I'll link up the shocks and the Vilamkn down below, and also an executioner. Anyway, you guys do all that stuff, and I will see you guys later. And these tires, they're bad to the bone. I still haven't got my pro codes for them yet, so I got to work on it. Guys, thank you all for watching, and have a great day. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see. Also for channel memberships, if you guys want to be a part. Channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So, guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.